My friend, I'm so glad to see you here for Taste of Noodles Tuesday. Just when I thought, okay, we escaped snow. It is a winter wonderland, my friend. It is February. I am cold and exhausted from shoveling the snow and salting the sidewalk. I am starving. I need to warm myself up. I am so excited for this Taste of Noodles Tuesday. Guess what I spotted at TNT, my friend? A tomato and egg flavored instant noodle. Ask any Asian person and they will tell you, yes, they did. They grew up eating the classic go-to dish of tomato and eggs. Now, this was on sale for $5.99. The regular price was $6.99. The varieties of instant noodles, my friend, I am telling you, it is endless. Every time I go into TNT, I see a new flavor. I saw this and I'm like, I gotta try it. This Woo Goo Dao Chang. It's a non-fried noodle. Very interesting packaging, as there are no directions on the individual packs. All the information is on the outer package only. So let's take a look at the nutrition facts. This is a product of China. Per one bag, 96 grams, it's 370 calories, it's 6 grams of fat, 2 grams of sugar, and 2,940 milligrams of sodium, which is 128% of your daily value. Okay, I thought it might be a little bit healthier because it's not fried. Wow, okay. These are the cooking directions right here. Very simple instructions. They give 2 sets of directions. So the first is good taste for boiling, it says. The first option is boil 550 mils of water in a pot. You're gonna add the noodles and seasoning, wait for 3 minutes, and then get ready to be served. Adjust cooking time or add ingredients if desired. That's direction number 1. Direction number 2, they call that convenient for soaking. Second option, you're gonna place the noodles and the seasoning into a bowl. You fill it with about 500 mils of boiling water. You cover the bowl, you steep for 6 minutes, and then get ready to be served. What to do? Do I cook this in my Temu multi-cooker, or am I gonna do it the lazy way? The tomato and egg is a classic Asian dish, a staple. A go-to dish. That looks so good. I'm excited for this noodle, but my friend, Lay's China, they have a chicken and tomato flavored chip. And let me tell you, my friend, they nailed the flavor. I will link those videos at the end. Let's take a look at this Woo Goo Dao Chang tomato and egg flavored noodle. How interesting that is individually packaged, this noodle disc. You can smell the tomato. And I'm not sure what this is, maybe green onions? That's what we're working with. I've decided to use direction number 2, the lazy version, where you're gonna put everything in a bowl and put 500 mils of hot water, cover it for 6 minutes, and voila, ready to eat. That way I don't have to wash my Temu multi-cooker. Just feeling a little lazy today. I'm not sure what it says. There's a 6 and a 3. In any case, we're gonna put the noodles in our bowl. Then we're gonna put the seasoning in, 2 packs. This might be the soup mix. Okay, it's red. Ooh, it certainly smells like tomato. Okay, we're gonna go and put this in next. Get all of this, whatever it is in there, tomato pieces maybe. Okay, so let's put in the 2 cups of boiling water. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, we're gonna cover it for 6 minutes. Just gonna put saran wrap over it for 6 minutes. Now again, I'm just eating the noodles as is. You can add whatever it is you want to add to it. Let's set the timer for 6 minutes. What should we get eating on while we wait for 6 minutes to pass? I'm starving, my friend. Let's get eating on the Japanese cheesecake. Now, my neighbor came back from Japan and gave my sister and I some of this. I think they said it's from Hokkaido, Japanese cheesecake, which was very nice of them. That's what we're looking at. It's a 1-bite cheesecake. Bon appetit. It's hardened up. Guess you're supposed to eat it right away. This is dried out. But very tasty. You can taste the cream. Can't wait for this. Starving, my friend. That's what we're looking at. Woo Goo Dao Chang. The tomato and egg got me. It's like, I gotta try this. Though I have a million noodles at home, like I still have to try it. What a unique flavor. Growing up, certainly didn't have this amount of variety of instant noodles. Getting close, about 2 minutes left. For those of you in Vancouver, did you make it to the Chinatown New Year's parade? It was snowing, my friend, and I came home from work. Okay, 6 minutes just like that. It was a snowy day, so I'm not sure what the turnout was for the Chinatown New Year's parade. Snow in February, if you can imagine that. Okay, so let's give this a stir. Okay, the noodles seem like al dente. Could possibly sit for a couple more minutes. Let's get eating. Let's take a look at the soup. I'm gonna have a sip of the soup. Now, definitely I do not drink the soup. I think that's where, you know, all that sodium comes from. Of course, somebody has to call. Who's calling? Okay, that is very, very salty. It does taste like tomato and egg, but like if you over salted it. That's what it tastes like for the soup anyway. Let's have the noodles. They're thin noodles. Bon appetit. It's nice thin noodles. I like the noodles. If you're gonna follow direction number 2, I'd probably use a little less water so that the flavor is more concentrated. It's okay. It's a really unique instant noodle flavor. Have another sip. Yeah, I definitely would not be drinking all this broth. But I would like the noodles to have more concentrated flavor. Initially, I thought these noodles were not cooked, but it's just right. It's just right. I like the thin noodles. I like that it's not fried. Starving, I wolfed that down. Not gonna drink the rest of the broth. A Woo Goo Dao Chang. I give them top score. It's such a unique flavor for instant noodles, tomato and egg. So very innovative flavor. The noodles were good, they're thin. Overall, it's a potential repurchase, but most likely not, only because there's so many other flavors of instant noodles to try. I mean, this is so unique, tomato and egg flavored instant noodles. But it was okay. I mean, I wasn't blown away by it. It did taste like a tomato and egg. I think I prefer the flavor to be more concentrated. The soup was very salty. So I think if you're gonna do step number 2, put a little bit less water so it's more concentrated, so the noodles can absorb the flavor of the tomato and egg. That, my friend, was Taste of Noodles Tuesday for this week. I hope you have an amazing rest of the week. As always, my friend, take care, stay safe, stay hydrated, and make sure you come and join me for another slice and piece of K.